I just gotta know one thing. Are you ready? No! I said, are you ready?
Welcome back to WWE Supercard, everybody. This is Agent B13, and would you look at this? We've got all three tabs for the ring dom checked off, which means we got a new best reward. We just picked up the WWE 2K18 Seth Rollins. That's right. We just got our first big time event card. So who's happy? Agent's happy. Agent is very happy right now. So with that said, we are going to obviously not be doing any singles event work. The event did close anyway. It closed about 10 minutes ago. So what we're probably going to do, I see you, Flair. I see you in there. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Supreme, how you doing? What we're gonna do is, instead of event stuff, we're just gonna chill. I've started grinding a bit of Money in the Bank. I'd like to at least pick up one of these Carmella Money in the Bank cards. I don't really know why, other than the fact that it would be strongest female superstar I'd have on my roster. It's a good reason, I suppose. I mean, I'd love to have two and pro it, but I don't see that happening in 20 odd days. Not when I'm only sitting at 5,300 contracts. But we do what we can, so that's what we're gonna do. So I am relaxing a bit. I am going to try to keep it to a minimum, but if you do hear some rustling and some crunching and hopefully not some chewing, I do have a bit of snacks around. I did have a pretty busy day. Didn't get a chance to eat properly, so I do have a bit of drink and snack food with me, just to keep myself awake for the next couple hours. I do work in the morning, so I probably will not be up nearly as late as I would be on the weekend. But we will sustain this as long as possible because I am here to celebrate with you guys. So with that said, let's just take a quick look. I do already have Rollins leveled up quite a bit and in my Money in the Bank deck. Hoping to get him a few games played on his stats while I'm doing this. And I noticed I had been avoiding Money in the Bank for so long, I didn't even realize that they added, I guess you could call them either diamond or platinum briefcases that do the +5s. I had no idea. I thought they were still maxed out at +4s. So that's cool. That's very cool. So now we're looking at 25 points max, then doubled if you win out. So a maximum of 50 points per bout in Money in the Bank, that's very nice. Okay, what do we got? What do we got here? "2K18 Rollins card looks glorious." Well, even though it's not Bobby Roode, I do agree with you. It's a pretty damn cool looking card. That is why I changed my champ and the Conspirator team champ to that card. I don't know what it is about it, man. It's just because it's kind of this dark looking, very edgy sort of portrait of Rollins. It kind of casts him in a much different light than any of his other portraits do. Even the ones that were done in the Legacy format while he was still very much a heel. I don't find any of them have this hard edge to them. It's just a very dark looking portrait of them. And I love it. I want to get the next one. I want to pro this thing. I want to just make this as decimating as possible. Supreme, I knew that was coming. How about, I'll say yes on the condition tonight that we at least open it up to everybody in the chat. If it's just me, we don't need to put everyone through that pain tonight. We'll save that for another night. Okay, I need to get rid of some of my lower cards first. I'll be so glad when I can get these low 20,000 cards out of Money in the Bank, so I can more consistently get closer to 50-point games. Because right now, it's not easily doable for the cards I have. It's too wide of a spread. Oh, well, there you go. Anyone in the chat, you see what Supreme just wrote there. What Supreme usually does is whenever he gets rewards, he usually asks if I would like to guess what his rewards were for Team Battleground, stuff like that, or if he gets a pity pull, anything like that. Anything that's a new big card. But that is also open to you guys too, if you would like to take guesses on this as well. So I'll leave that up to you, Supreme, when you want to drop what information you're willing. How many cards is it today? Mania 33 and 2 Ultimates. 1 Raw, 1 SmackDown, 1 NXT. Okay. Well, I usually lead this, but I'll open this up to the floor first. So anyone wants to guess Supreme's pulls, again, that's a WrestleMania 33, 2 Ultimates, 1 is Raw, 1 is SmackDown, 1 is NXT. Any takers? Any takers on that? I want to take one of those. I want to take one of those platinum cases, but I don't think I'd win. You know what? I don't trust this with any of the opponents for Cesaro, so I'm going to skip it, and I'm going to use him later on. So I will go after one of the platinum cases. Power Charisma? Well, that makes that easy. Well, now, Flair, I'm not going to guess yours because I'm pretty sure I've already seen it. So, I'm going to keep my mouth shut. Yeah, that's what I thought, Flair, so that's why I didn't want to say anything. Oh, do I want to test the demon? Power and speed and toughness and charisma. Oh. If that hits power and speed, though. His buffs, well, you know what? Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Let's go for it. Triple H versus Finn Balor. No bonuses. That's what I like to see. Alright, well, we didn't do too badly on this first one of the stream. Now, I have been doing this since before the stream started, so we have already burned through the regular bouts, so I'm going to have to do ads from here on. But that's alright. Okay, now ooh, there's an easy one. Throw power on Dolph. This should be Shua. Yeah, Supreme. No, I'm playing around with that just to see if I like it. I'm trying to get something that's kind of, you know, spy-y, secret agent-y sort of thing. And most recent thing that I've watched in that kind of vein was the first John Wick movie. That was still quite a while ago, but I don't know. I don't want to go with a cliche like James Bond or anything like that. Just, you know, try to mix it up a little bit. And on that note, though, Captain America 2116 YT, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate the support. If you want to check down below the stream, you can find all the links to my social media outlets as well. I am on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and I will be archiving this and future streams on my YouTube channel, which you can also find down there. Any follow, you know, support, subscribe, any kind of thing like that you can do for my social media stuff. I would really appreciate that. To help spread the word about the stream. And I hope you stick around. I hope you enjoy the show. Probably going to be streaming for the next hour and a half, we'll say. I do work in the morning, so I can't stay up super late tonight. And the rest of the weekend, unfortunately, was pretty busy. So didn't get to stream as much as I'd like. But we are pulling really hard for affiliation. So I did want to get on a little bit this weekend and at least get one stream down in those 3 days. But we're getting off on a tangent, and we're supposed to be playing Money in the Bank. So let's keep this going. Okay, I want to get rid of that Titus. I just want to use it on something to get it out of my hand. There we go. Okay, so more useful cards from here on. Should be safe going this way. Should. Corbin and Strowman. Well, they're both platinum, so let's fire off Triple H on Baron. And that pretty much gives us a guaranteed win at the top. Now, usually my strategy is to just survive until that last tier with 2 cards, if at all possible, because it's always going to be the best briefcase anyway. So in this case, I know it's going to be a platinum. I know it's going to be a +5. Get the +5s where it's feasible to do it. Play it relatively safely when need be. And yeah, it looks like in this case I didn't even have to, but more often than not, you'll find you'll be in situations where you do, and I just tend to play it a little bit safer. Because I don't want to risk not getting that double, the ×2 multiplier on the contracts. That really sucks. I hate not getting that. There we go, another 46 points. Or contracts, I should say. Closing in on 5,500 contracts. Still a long way to go to get Carmella. We could always cash in for Dolph Ziggler. WrestleMania Dolph. Yeah, I don't think so. Oh, one of our bouts regenerated, so that's good. So we don't have to go watch another ad yet. Speed and charisma. Oh, and that Xavier's looking tempting, but I want to get rid of either Braun or Sheamus. See, that's what I'm saying. I can't wait to get rid of these littler cards. I really need to level up a few more of my. I was working on. I've got a Mania 33 Cena that I ended up with. He's partially leveled up. I should finish him. And who else did I get? Because I did hit in ranked. I finally hit WrestleMania 33 tier, so I got a freebie. That was Cena. And well, I got the WrestleMania 33 Brock Lesnar from Ring Dom. What else? Where did I get? Maybe it was from Battleground, Team Battleground. I got a Sami Zayn. I think that might have been it. I got it from somewhere, and I haven't quite. I have a ladder reward coming up for a male superstar as well, so that's going to be another one. So I have plenty that I can train. I need to train them. Oh, I don't like to do it, but I gotta get rid of Braun. I need to get rid of Sheamus as well. Even though Cat Daddy won't be nice to me. Cat Daddy's not nice to a whole lot of people, really. Real One Boomin', what's up? Hope you're having a good last few hours of your weekend. I don't know about you, but I know I'm going back to work tomorrow and I'm not too happy about it. Hope your ring dom went well. We're just chilling tonight. We finished off 2K18 Rollins before the stream started. So we're just chilling, grinding some money in the bank. Pipe dreams of pro MITB Carmella. Go for it, because again, 2 cards left for the top tier. Should be a shoe-in. Oh yeah, we're fine. Yeah, we on that grind, Boomin'. We're on that grind. Man, I'm trying to up my water game to better hydrate myself. You know, a lot of people are really dehydrated and never actually realize it. And I've known stuff like that for a long time. I've known that I don't drink nearly enough water. But I am this summer trying to make a promise to myself to try to cut a little bit of weight. I'm not a huge guy by any stretch of the imagination. I'm bigger than I'd like to be, and I would like to change that. So, trying to work a little bit more activity, a little better diet, a little more water intake into my day-to-day life. Let me tell you, man, holy crap. Just drinking straight water is hard. It's friggin' hard. I've just about finished my second of it's a very, very large beer mug that roughly works out to, now I'm in Canada, so it works out to roughly a liter. And to put that into perspective for anyone who is not on the same units of measurement as Canada, that is essentially a quarter of a gallon. So I'm about to finish off what'll be about half a gallon of water. And that is loads more water than I would normally drink before I decided to do all this stuff. And it's hard, man. It's really hard. ASAP Nola. welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good evening, a good tail end to your weekend. I am doing well, as you can see. I'm just kind of reveling in the victory over ring domination. Got the 2K18 Rollins. Pretty hyped about that. So we're just grinding Money in the Bank right now. Just having a pretty chill night. Work in the morning, so won't be up terribly late. But I am still going to be around for probably another, I'd say at least another solid hour or so before we call it quits. Oh, Seamus, why do you have to be in my hand? Why do I have to play it safe? I hate missing out on those points. I hate it. Titus, you're not much better. You're not much better. I want to save you, Titus. I'm going to save you for a later round. Let's go with Dino. Yeah, let's go with Dino. I think he can take Kendrick. I think he can win this one against Kendrick. Yeah, of course he can. There we go. Now we're back on track. Oh, believe me, Boomin, I do not like it either. I'm coming back to it now for the first time in probably literal months. I haven't touched the thing. I got all hyped up. I was gonna get the pay-per-view Alexa Bliss card. That did not happen. Just did not happen. Well, yeah, there's a distinction to be made when you're talking about the Money in the Bank game mode, in that, yes, the concept on paper is easy, and to play through the mode a single time is in itself easy. To sustain that kind of drive, to get through to 15, 20, 25, 30,000, 35,000, if, 35 to 40,000 or more if you want to get two of the pay-per-view card. That takes a lot of time and a lot of effort, and it takes more than a lot of people have to give. So, it's like I said, I'll be happy if I can get one copy of Carmella. I'll be happy because, again, to people who know me, people who come to this stream regularly, I can't keep a good lady in my team to save my life. I cannot keep them up to par with the guys. Can't do it. The game doesn't seem to like to let me do that ever. Always the weakest part of my rank deck. Always. Alright, what we got here? What we got? Speed and charisma, power and toughness. Let's go. Well, I'm not using Titus for this, and everybody else is all the same. So we should be safe with Jimmy? Come on, Jimmy. Give me the win. Give me the win, Jimmy. Okay. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. That's good. We're fine. Wilfredo1445. Hello, welcome. I don't currently have any open spots on the team, but I would suggest giving me a follow here on Twitch, as well as following my social media streams. I'm on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and I do archive on YouTube, so I'm there as well. I do let people know, especially on the stream in the chat, when I do have a spot open on the team. Flair knows all about it. Flair is part of the team, and he started out on the stream, just as a viewer, as a fan. So, if you do stick around, chances are, eventually, there will be a spot open up. Alright, thanks, Wilfredo. Really appreciate that follow. But like I say, just stick around, and eventually spots open up, and really, it's basically first come, first serve, especially when you've got team events coming up, like tomorrow. So, I'm not gonna... I can't really reserve spots in every situation, so... Yeah, Boomin, I know you followed from a while back, and that's cool. And people want to watch what they want to watch. I appreciate the support in any way, shape, or form. Whenever you get the chance to come around to watch, that's great. If you don't, I still appreciate the fact that you did give me that follow. That still helps me out quite a bit. So don't sell yourself short. Okay, Finn Balor and Finn Balor. Do I want to beat Finn or beat Finn? Well, again, I want to save 2 cards for the top tier, so power speed, toughness speed. Let's go with Breeze. Did the guy make the I'm number 10,001? I didn't get any picks, so I have to assume right now that it hasn't happened yet. Yeah, well, a lot of people do ask, and so what I might actually end up doing, Bootman, I might try, because I admit I'm not good about this, and I chalk it up to having a very bad memory if it's not for lines, at keeping up to date with posting and updating. I'm trying to get a little bit better at that, so what I might try to do, if at any point a spot does open up on the team, I will try to get on the socials first, and let people know that there's a spot open. Because, yeah, if there's people who watch the stream who want to join the team, I would like to give them first crack at joining the team. So, yeah, I mean, just keep your eyes and ears peeled for any updates like that. That's what I'm going to try to do more of. So, we'll see what happens after the upcoming team event. if anything happens, anybody drops, anybody walks, anybody gets kicked, I'll post as much or as quickly as I can to let people know that there is a spot open. Let's just finish this off. All right, Supreme, thanks so much for showing up. I appreciate you as always. You have a good night. And that's why we keep 2 cards for the top tier. Goodbye, Jay. And look at that. Titus becomes useful after all. Boomin, if you're asking if I do have Twitter, yes. The Twitter handle is on the bottom left of the overlay, and there should be a link actually below the stream in the social media section of my about panels. I guess that's what they're called. The Twitch panels under the stream. Okay, well, we've reached 5,500, so that's a good, well, it's a start. So let's make Cat Daddy some more money, and we'll get right back at it. Yeah, that is the thing, Flair. It's as much as I want to do the Money in the Bank, there's that voice in the back of my head saying I should keep charging. I'm not completely done for our Team Battleground. I don't know. Our Cruise 1551 Royal Rumble. Yeah. Possibly we could do one of those. I haven't done that one in a while. Welcome, by the way. I hope you're enjoying the stream. Hope you're having a good tail end of your weekend. We'll finish up. We got this bout Money to Bank. We'll do that, and we'll go from there. We still got. I'm gonna say 45 minutes. After the 45-minute mark, we'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling. Again, I do have to get up fairly early for work in the morning. I wanted to get on to stream earlier in the weekend. That just was not in, pardon the pun, but it was not in the cards. I do have a show coming up at the end of next month, and we are getting into high gear, getting rehearsals out for that. So that is eating up a lot of my time, on top of working a full-time job. So I consider myself lucky I was able to get on tonight. But I did want to come on, celebrate getting that 2K18 Rollins with you guys. Yeah, this was kind of impromptu, Boomin'. So yeah, I do need to make a few more adjustments to get things updated. It was all I could do to find a half-decent picture of the 2K18 Rollins to throw up on my overlay. But yeah, some of that stuff is now a little bit outdated. So I'll be... probably after the stream's done, I'm just going to quickly do that before I go to bed. Okay, good start. Good start. Well, we're going to have to use Rollins here. I kind of wanted to wait at least one more tier so you get 2 stats on the games played, but... But at least this way, I should be able, yeah, put him up on Joe and keep this +5 going. Marcus Midnight Rider, hello, welcome, I love it. Jack Sparrow Rollins 2K, I feel it, I feel it. Just catching up here, so I apologize I didn't say this sooner, but McDavid 009, R Cruz 1551, and Marcus, thank you all guys for the follows. I truly appreciate it. You can hit me up on the socials as well. Look in the panels underneath the stream. You'll find the links to my social media sites there. For anyone who didn't know, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, I'm all over the place, and these streams will be archived on YouTube. Either the night of or usually the day after, if I don't get too busy and don't completely forget about it. So you can feel free to hit me up on those as well. And of course, on those mediums, I also truly appreciate the support. And it helps to keep you up to date with what I'm doing, and more importantly, when I am going to be streaming. Tonight was rather impromptu, didn't get a whole lot of notice out to people, but again, got the Rollins card, wanted to show you guys, wanted to celebrate, just have a bit of a chill night before the 9 to 5 Monday to Friday grind starts all over again. Gonna play this one safe. Gonna play this one safe. So we got Orton and TJP. Toughness and speed, or power and charisma. Well, let's go with Rhino. And I'm going to go with... Nope, I'm going to play it safe. I wanted to go on Orton, but... my luck, his ability would have fired, mine wouldn't have. Oh, come on. And of course... but I guarantee you, if I had screwed up and had to use 2 cards on that second to last tier, that Strowman would have been a pro, and there would have been no way I'd have beaten it. Okay, so I had a request for Royal Rumble. We can rock that for 1 or 2 games, I think. Yeah, we can do that. Who was that? That was our Cruz. So here we go, our Cruz. Just gonna go into deck edit. You guys can see what we're looking at here. So that is now updated. That is quite the spread. This could be interesting. Alright, well, let's see what we get matched up with, and we'll go from there. Flair, yeah. Royal Rumble is... it's a unique monster. And you always... one of the big things you've always got to keep in the back of your head, you want to try to win that very last round. So, you've almost got to pick your spot to lose intentionally to give yourself the best chance of winning that last round, because those extra 3 points can make or break whether or not you actually win the match. Okay, well, that's a decent enough start. Now, see, I don't want to keep the Sheamus in here too long, because he doesn't have great stats, and I'd rather get somebody else in. But I know he could steal 1 or 2 games. So I don't like to, but let's drop Cesaro. Okay, so Wyatt is in. I'm going to go for it with Uso. Yeah, that's what I like to see. Goodbye. Okay, so get rid of that Braun, because I don't want him in there at this point. Glenn 15, first off, if you were to somehow do that, and I am not coercing you in any single way, I would love you forever. You've driven me to the point of distraction here. If you do want to make a donation of any kind, in a monetary value, if you actually go into the Twitch panels below the stream where it says donations, that is actually a link which should take you to a spot where you can donate to the stream. You know what? Let's go for it. Let's get Trips in there. Let's get Trips in there. Let's show him who rules the roost. I was really hoping that this wasn't going to happen. Well, this could be problematic. What you got? What you got? Oh, no. Yeah. Goodbye, Trips. I think the deck might be a little lopsided. I only kind of glanced at it. But. Oh, I gotta choose fast. Oh, I gotta. Oh, no. I gotta. Really? With the. Okay. I don't know that I would have done that, but I'll take it. Oh my god, so many toughness cards. Why? Okay, well, let's use Austin and at least get a point out of this. Oh my god, so much toughness. Why? Yeah. Oh man, this is turning into a bit of a problem. Oh my god, there's so much toughness. Why? Okay, let's go this way, because we're probably gonna have to do toughness again anyway. You know what? This might work out. This might work. So we'll drop Rollins. And then we'll drop... Then we'll drop Bray. And they'll probably lose. and have a fresh Rhino to go in for the kill. This may work. We might win this. Oh, I think we got it. I think we got it. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Cruz, thank you very much for the host. I appreciate that, buddy. And just for you, I won that Royal Rumble match. Well, you know what, Flair? A 1-point win or a 10-point win, it's all a win, buddy. It's all a win. Oh, yeah. Holy crap. 23 picks. Yeah. I cashed in an achievement like 2 days ago, and I haven't played any ranked or wild or anything to actually use them up. So, let's go through some picks. Yeah, give me them charges. Get a few more of those before I go to bed tonight. Yeah, I think it was one of the training achievements, just because I hadn't actually put any cards into a female superstar. So I think that was the one that fired, and it gave like 15 picks as a reward, or something like that. And because singles Ring Dom uses a different draft board, it didn't end up using them up. And Money in the Bank doesn't pull drafts either, so that didn't use them up. And that's basically all I've done for the last 3 days. I got my charges, Flair, through Ring Dom. Ring Dom does give you charges. Actually gives you... Singles Ring Dom actually gives you really good charges. Okay, so I got another 5. So let's go back. Where are we at here? Let's pump up Sammy. Probably going to ignore Zach. Just like WWE tends to. I shouldn't laugh. I'm curious to see where they go with the Hype Bros. I'll be honest. When they had their match the other night, I was kind of wondering if maybe Zach was going to turn heel after coming back. Thought maybe they might do that. But they've broken up so many tag teams recently. I think they better leave the tag teams alone at this point. Just let them be as they are. Okay, so I guess I put the question to you guys. What do we do next? Do we do Money in the Bank? Do we do Royal Rumble? What do we do? What are we gonna do? I'm fine with going back in doing Royal Rumble. I'm also fine with grinding Money in the Bank. Apologies if you hear a soft, distant clicking over and over. Just clearing out my email while I check a few things here. Okay, cool. Alright. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, so for Royal Rumble, what are we looking at? We're looking at 6K before you get to the Cena card back. Man, oh man. That's a long way to go for that stuff. Okay. Well, maybe that made the answer the question for us. I'll do another Royal Rumble for now. Because if I'm going to do more Money in the Bank without letting it naturally regenerate bouts, I'm going to have to shut it down, do a couple of things, and restart the app, and then magically we'll be able to do ads again. I'm sure most of you know what I'm talking about. I just don't want to implicate myself. So let's start a search. Yeah, Boomin, they increased the number of picks for Ringdom because I guess there was some kind of an issue with the abilities, was the notice that I saw come up, that like it was flip-flopping. Like if your card got a boost from its ability, sometimes it was going on the opponent's and vice versa or something like that. It was weird. I'm just gonna start low. Well, you're probably gonna go with one of your best stats. Yep. So I might as well weaken that. But yeah, there was something going on with the abilities. So as a way to apologize, they were saying that they added an extra pick to each side. So every time you won, it was five picks, and a loss was 3. So if you had a doubler, you were looking at 10 and 6 respectively. And that, I thought that was cool. Oh, I can't throw that out. Alright, Breezy. You're gonna have to take a back seat. Not yet. Let's go, Seth. Not yet. I was kind of hoping he might bluff on that. Wilfredo, yeah, mention in the chat, because there's usually a lot of people that show up that have teams of their own or are on different teams. And even if Conspirators doesn't have any spots open right away, you can always find potentially another team from someone else in the chat. Let's drop Uso. Okay, good. That worked out. Alright, we're doing well. We're doing well. I think now is the time to drop Triple H. Good, good. Ooh. This may not be good. I gotta risk it. Let's go Aries to weaken him. Or to beat him. Oh crap. That is not what I wanted. This could end poorly. Yep. That sucks. Oh well, them's the breaks. I really didn't think Aries was going to win that second to last match. Josh A. Sanchez. First off, hello, welcome to the stream. The local save for WWE Supercard. I mean, I would have just assumed that deleting the app from inside settings would probably do it. But your best bet, I would look on the 2K forums maybe, or ask someone on Supercard's Twitter. Something along those lines. They would probably have more in-depth information on that. And yeah, actually, Flair, good idea. Check on YouTube as well for videos. Well, let me take a look for you, see what I can find out. Josh, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate that, dude. And actually, I'm going to throw a link up here. I'm going to try to. I think I'm allowed to do that. Josh, check out that link. And that should give you an explanation of how you can delete it. It looks like you have to go through either Google or Game Center, depending on if you're on Android or iOS. But just check that link out. And it does go to the 2K forums, and they explain it out there. Okay, let's try this again. Get rid of some of these toughness cards. My gosh. There's so many. Okay, good, good, good. Okay, that's what I was hoping for. I wonder if I can cheat one here. Come on, Titus. Win this one for me. Win this for me. Yeah. Probably the only thing you're going to win, but I'll take it. Although you do give me a reason to throw out another toughness card. Okay, time to say goodbye to Titus. Well, that's fortunate. Although I think I'm going to try to weaken Jericho first. I don't like to give him the point, but now I'll go in with Breeze. Did he really just hit toughness again? He did. Wow, that worked out well for me. I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna chuck out Braun. Let's do another toughness bout. What do you got? Ooh. Okay. Nope, we're good. We're good. Okay. Well, no, this is definitely going better than the last one did. No, the agency will not be making any alliances with the Titus brand. And I hope to hell that Akira Tozawa makes the same choice. Probably one of, if not my favorite cruiserweight on 205. Oh, this worked out perfectly. Perfectly. And now to drop the nuke. Hello. Goodbye. Oh, I love that portrait of Triple H. It's so damn good. Yes, charges, charges. Give me lots of charges. Charges, charges, charges. Yes, yes. Alright, how are we doing for time? We're pretty close. I think I'm probably going to call it, but before I do, let's dump these off. Oh, so... Maybe I'll do a couple of ranked bouts just to try to get that last charge for Sammy. Oh, okay. We got one bout in Money in the Bank. Let's go do that. I'll do ranked, and then we're going to call it a night. Flair, my opinion on the NHL draft. I was okay with it. I felt that the Wings did what I wanted them to do. I'm hoping Rasmussen works out as a center. I admittedly wanted them to start with a defenseman, but they did draft 4 defensemen. So hopefully at least one of those, 4, maybe 2 work out and become serviceable blue liners later on down the road. I can see the appeal in picking up Rasmussen. 6.5 feet tall, not a bad skater, huge wingspan. I mean, it's almost, a slightly smaller Chara in a forward position. I can see the appeal of that. But he's going to have to, he's obviously going to have to make sure his skating improves. But, they say he's got good offensive sense. He's good both ways. Not afraid to hit, not afraid to go into the corners. Yeah, no, I saw that. Although curiously, in the second round, they took a defenseman named Gustav Lindstrom, Lindstrom. I I don't know if they were just taking the piss out of everybody or what, but just kind of amusing that they take a guy with that name so close to another very, very significant name in Detroit hockey history. But I can only hope he pans out even a fraction as well as number 5 did. Okay, so let's go this way and start off high with a +5. Oh, that's cool, Flair. The guy who ended up going first overall, even though everyone thought it was going to be Nolan Patrick, the guy who actually went first overall, Nico Hischier, I believe his name is, he actually played for the Halifax Mooseheads, who are in the Quebec Major Junior League, which is the league in my area. So he played probably only about 2.5 hours away from me and would be playing my local team. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get out to see him, so that's unfortunate, but I'm still dreaming of the day that someone from my local team makes it to my favorite team. So gonna play it safe this round, and it looks like I'm finally gonna get Rollins one of those 2 GP bouts. I gotta train him up fast. I don't want to risk it. Well, let's send Seth after Roman. That got closer than I would have liked. If anybody's building a team out there, we got someone looking for a spot, so please show some love. Sammy or Bray? Bray or Sammy? Yeah, I'm looking forward to Saryarvi, actually. Really looking forward to watching him play. I don't get a lot of chance to follow the AHL, so I don't see a whole lot of the Griffins, but you know, Detroit's known for over-ripening their youth. I don't know how much longer that's going to last. That's just not... It's not a mindset that really works in today's NHL. Oh boy, we're gonna big risk here, but oh yes, okay. We should be good for the last tier then. Oh yeah, we're fine. We're fine. My local team, Flair, if you look up the Quebec Major Junior Hockey League, so the QMJHL, and look for the Wildcats. So if you just Google QMJHL Wildcats, that's the team that's closest to me. So I call them local. Boom, and we're done. Okay. Not bad, not bad. 44. That gets us up to 5,600. Well, that's not bad considering we started the day at about 5,000. Pretty good day's work. Just got to keep your eyes on the prize. Yes, sir. Okay. Let's do a ranked better too. Till we get a charge, I just want to finish off Sammy for Team Battleground. And then we are going to call it quits for the night. Just want to take a quick moment. Thank everybody again for showing up. Really do appreciate you guys checking out the stream while we are on that long and arduous road towards Twitch affiliation. Every single viewer counts, so I appreciate each and every one of you coming to support me. Tag team, tag team, tag team. Let's do that. But yeah, more viewers on stream, more viewers staying around longer. It's just going to make those stats go up, and it's going to make it more appealing to Twitch to send me that invite to affiliation. And then we can really start having some fun. I'll be able to really start adding some stuff to the stream. I'm looking into things still. I'm probably going to end up adding another bot to the stream at some point in the near future. Just to add like little chat games for you guys, so there's something for you to do rather than just to wait for me to say something halfway funny or worth replying to. Ooh. Oh, I appreciate that, guys. So I won't keep you up too much longer. I am going to be heading to bed very soon. Just want to get that right there. That one charge. That was all I was looking for. Anything else is gravy. I'll just chuck that on. Chuck that on Zach. But we should be good as is. Looks pretty good to me. And with 10 hours left, I'm trying to do the math in my head. It is it 10 or 10 and a half? It's closer to 10 hours. It's 11:30 right now. I should actually have a break at work before the prep phase is over, so I may even get a few more charges before the attack phase starts. So that's cool. All right. Flair, you grind as much as you're able to, buddy. It's like I've told people in the team before. Team Battleground is so constant. I'm not gonna get on people's ass to try to charge 100% for each one of these things. That's a lot of work, man. I mean, you know, you've been there. We've been doing this for a while now. It's a lot of friggin' work. So just, you know, do what you can. Do what you can when you can. That's always been my mantra. Especially for Team Battleground, because of the fact that it's so constant. I would rather people save their energy and their time, especially on conspirators, to save their energy and time for the team events. So like, come tomorrow afternoon when that team event drops, you know, I'd love it if we could all just hit that as hard as we could. But that's enough about that. I think we are going to cut it short. Normally I'd go for a little bit longer, but it is a Sunday night, and I do have to work in the morning. So again, thank you everyone for showing up. If you have not followed yet, please hit that follow button. Give it the old hot tag. I'd appreciate the support. And also check out the Twitch panels down below. You will find links to my social media outlets as well. Once again, I am on Facebook. I am on Twitter. I am on Instagram. I am also archiving these streams on YouTube. So if you would like to go back, watch some of my old stuff, want to catch a part of this stream, or if you want to know where you can go to watch future streams if you happen to miss them, it will be there. So once again, thank you so much, guys. I appreciate you all. Have yourselves a good night, and I'll see you, most likely, if not sooner, Friday night for a whole nother weekend of WWE Supercard. Take care, guys.